Hello everyone, I am PS Gosavi from Department of Electrical Engineering. Today we talk about the conventional distribution network. So in this, the present structure of the distribution feeders does not support quick fault detection, isolation of faulty regions and restoration of supply to the maximum outage area, which is healthy. Next, in the absence of switches at the different points in the distribution network, it is not possible to isolate certain loads for a load shedding as and when required. The only option available in the present distribution network is the circuit breaker at the 33 kV substation. However, these circuit breakers are actually provided as a means of the protection to completely isolate the downstream network in the events of a fault. So next is automated system. In this, to enhance the electrical power distribution reliability, sectionalizing switches are provided along the way of primary feeders. Thus, by adding fault detecting relays to the sectionalizing switches along with the circuit breaker and protective relays at the distribution substation, the system is capable to determine fault sections. Next, to reduce the service disruption areas in case of power failure, normally open sectionalizing switches called as a routine. Switches are used for a supply restoration process. The operation of these switches is controlled from the control center through the remote terminal units. This is the structure of automated system. In this communication and control system, it's connected in 4 equipments: distribution equipments, interface equipments, automation equipments, and automation and control. In this, there are two-way communication are used in this interconnection of distribution, control, and communication system. Automated system. The implementation of SCADA system in the electrical utility involves the installation of following units. First is sectionalizing switches, remote terminal unit, data acquisition system, communication interface, and next is a control computer. We have to discuss the sectionalized switches. In this, the sectionalizing switches are basically either air brake switches or load brake switches or module case circuit breakers, means MCCB. These are remotely operable switches designed specifically for 11 kV and 4115V feeders to avoid off switches due to transient voltage drop or any other maloperation. Generally 1.5 to 3 seconds delay is provided. Benefits obtained for installing these sectionalized switches include immediate isolation with the indication of faulty sections. Next is immediate restoration of supply to the healthy sections. No downtime for transient faults. Improvement of renew due to laser outage of a section and low downtime. Requires less manpower in the system. Better reliability of a power supply. Next is remote terminal units, RTU. Previous lectures we have to study the RTO in a detail. So in this, a typical SCADA system consists of a remote terminal unit to record, add, check, measure value and meter readings before transmitting them to a control station and in the opposite direction to transmit commands, set point value and other signals to the switchgear and actuator. The functions of RTOs can be given as following: acquisition of information such as measure values, signals, meter reading, etc. Transmit commands or instructions in a binary plus type or a continuous. Set points, control variables, etc., including their monitoring as a function of a time. Recognition of changes in a signal's input state plus time data allocation and sequential recording of events by the master control station. Processing of information transmitted to and from the telecommunication equipment such as a data compression, coding and protection. Communication with a master control station. This is the architecture of ITU interfacing. Next is data acquisition system, DAS. The data regarding the complete network consists of electrical and mechanical variables, on-off state, analog quantities, digital quantities, changes of state, sequence of events, time of occurrence. Data is acquired by means of a current transformer, CTs, potential transformer, PTs, transistor and other forms of collecting information. The large number of electrical, mechanical and other data are scanned at required interval, recorded and displayed as per the requirement. Some of the data is converted from analog to digital form, A to D converters. Data acquisition system. The data loggers perform the following functions: input, scanning, signal amplification and A to D conversion, display, recording and processing. So thank you for watching video.